The aggressive fire of the former undisputed heavyweight champion was fading before everyone's eyes. Tyson had reached the peak of his aggression even before stepping into the ring. At the pre-fight press conference, he ignited chaos, lunging at Lennox Lewis in a wild attempt to provoke him into a brawl. It was more than just a scuffle. His words were even more vicious. He shouted unfiltered threats, promising to declaring himself the baddest man on the planet. It was psychological warfare at its rawest. Tyson trying to unnerve his taller, more composed rival. But Lewis was unshakable. Calm and regal, he didn't flinch. With the focus of a man who had waited years for this moment, he knew the fight would not be won at a press conference. It would be won in the ring on his terms. When the first bell rang, Tyson came out like a storm. He charged forward, bobbing and weaving in his signature peekaboo style, unleashing heavy hooks in an attempt to overwhelm Lewis early. For a brief moment, echoes of the old Tyson resurfaced. The speed, the power, the menace. But it didn't last. Lewis absorbed the storm, leaned on his physical advantages. 6 inches taller, with a nearly 9-inch reach advantage, and stuck to his plan. He jabbed with precision, tied Tyson up in the clinch, leaned on him to wear him down, and constantly reset the distance. Tyson, frustrated and increasingly fatigued, started to fall apart under the weight of a strategy he couldn't crack. As the rounds wore on, Tyson's punches slowed, his head movement dulled, and his legs looked heavy. The desperation in his eyes replaced the fury. Lewis, growing stronger, began to dissect him. Every jab was a message. Your time has passed. By round 8, Tyson was a spent force. Lewis uncorked a brutal right cross that detonated on Tyson's chin, sending him crashing to the canvas in slow motion. He tried to rise, but the body wouldn't cooperate. The referee counted him out. The arena erupted. It wasn't just a win, it was an exorcism. Lewis had waited nearly a decade to face Tyson, and when he finally did, he delivered a masterclass in discipline over chaos.